I'm gonna sing a song that I wrote on January 31st, and it's called Plants and Flowers. Try to loosen up. I get scared singing solo, so then I don't do a very good job when I'm even out just singing to the birds. It's funny. I should get used to it.
Well, they're singing in the background too. There's a bunch of geese and a few ducks. Well, there's a lot of ducks too. They're just not being as vocal as the geese.
It's like they've all stopped to listen though.
Yeah.
Okay, here goes. Plants and flowers for the bees, give birds safety in the trees. Let the fish swim free in seas as they please. Plants and berries, feed each bear, give a porcupine a pear. Show each creature that you'll share, 'cause you care. They want to gaze into the clear blue skies, and they want to feel the sun's warm rays. They want to learn becoming old and wise, enjoying summer days. They want a gentle rain to help plants grow, and they want to share a pleasant view. They want to teach the children what they know, and that's what we want to give some flowers for the bees. Oh, I screwed it up. But anyway, all I wanted to do was phase it out with the first couple.
Of lines?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's okay.
Yeah, that's cool. I think you got the geese excited. Shall I pan over there and show what they look like over there?
You know what? That's just a kid's song that I wrote, but
Yeah.
you know, there's nothing, like if you're writing songs, and like when I was little, I really loved Rappy, and I thought, gee, I would love to sing kids songs like Rappy, and well, really, you know, everything that I've done artistically was done so that I could do it with my daughter, right? So every time I would paint pictures of my nephews or whatever, I would think, well, you know, one day I'm going to be painting pictures of my daughter. And every time I would write stories, it was just practice for writing stories for my daughter, right? And then I'd make books just for her, like I'd do artwork for her and the story and everything, and I wanted to do that with songs too. But anyway, it's nice to come out and sing to the birds, because the birds, they come over to my house and they sing to me. So
Yeah,
I
they're
love to
nice.
be able to do that.
Yeah.
And whenever, like if you're writing a kid's song, don't think, oh, well, this is just a kid's song. You know, all I do is write kids songs, so my stuff isn't special. And I used to think that. I used to think, oh, well, whenever I sing a song, it's just like a little kid's song. And now I realize that with kids' songs, they're going to notice if things don't rhyme properly and stuff like that more than...
Or if it doesn't have a catchy melody.
Or if it doesn't have a catchy tune, right?
Yeah.
So it's actually more important to take your time and try to compose a kid's song that they will approve of.
It's a challenge. It's a challenge that most so-called poets would not even think of.
Yeah.
Much less if you laid it out on them, they'd be scornful.
If you write songs that are like little kids' songs, wow, that's great. I hope you write it so that a kid will love it, and maybe you'll even get them singing part of it or something.
Yeah. So Paul McCartney was good at writing both. So on the same album, he put out Eleanor Rigby, that's for grown-ups, and Yellow Submarine, that's ostensibly for kids.
So yeah, I'm thrilled to be able to sing to this audience of ducks and geese that largely just sat and listened once I started singing, which,
Yeah.
I don't know, I didn't do a great job with this song either, but, you know, another thing I wanted to say about my songs that I come out and sing, I sing them just a cappella like this because I don't bring an instrument with me or anything, and I don't know how to play instruments very well.
And it's a challenge playing an instrument at the same time you're singing. But
yeah, I can't do that.
yeah,
So,
not yet.
maybe one day.
One day.
But I'm not really worried about that. But when I do write the songs, and every time I sing them, I can hear more parts to them. Like this song, Plant Some Flowers, I can hear a mouth harp in it, so I know that's in it. And you know, I get different parts that I can hear, and I go, it's all coming together, right? Like, and one day maybe I'll be able to play them or whatever. But with the song, and like Lemons and Honey, that one, when I sing it, I hear it's like I can hear like a mandolin and stuff. Like it's like Bill Monroe and his Bluegrass Boys, and that's kind of what I hear when I sing Lemons and Honey. I think of I'm working on a building. I'm working on a building, right? And
Yeah.
so even though like Lemons and Honey is nothing like that song.
Thank heavens.
No,
But
I love that song.
I like it, but it's
wonderful.
the lyrics that are a Holy Ghost building. Is that how it goes?
I don't know.
It's kind of corny lyrics, is
If I
what.
were a drunkard, I'd tell you what I would do.
Oh, you didn't do the falsetto quite as much as he does. Yeah,
It's terrific.
yeah. It's got a way about it. Yeah, there's no doubt. Anyway, shall I pan up at the cliff as you're coming up?
You can do what you want.
Well, I like this cliff.
Get up,
So
it's very slow.
this is an amazing cliff on the shores of the Oldman River. It's within Lethbridge.
Yeah, it's at
And,
Alexander Wilderness Park,
it-
and this is probably the most scenic part of the park, I think.
This is at least of the part that's in of the parks system. Yeah. So yeah, you can see up at the top of that cliff. It's scary to get up there. You can see the glaciated stuff, the stuff that was left by the continental glacier. It's kind of like built like spires. It looks as though it's it's basically the detail is up and down, and then you can see where it's horizontal. Layers are horizontal, and I think there must be some coal in there, and that's why it's so dark. And down below, it's quite a contrast between the tan up above laid down by the glaciers and then the stuff laid down. I suspect it's around the time of the dinosaurs. Stuff like that. But at any rate, I'll turn it off and we'll head on back through the rest of the park and maybe back home. So.